Yo, what's going on, TSG? It has been a long time. But it's Christmas night, man. I'm bored, kids, wife sleep. I say, you know what? Let me come on down and do my own little radio show. What it is, be listening to radio show all the time at work, trying to kill time. I say, you know what? I can do this shit. I'm gonna do it for TSG. So welcome to Bo's first episode of TSG Radio. In this radio show, we're just gonna go over a couple of things in the league. Now, first, I gotta admit that I ain't been the most active, so I really don't know what's going on. But I did my research, and I'm gonna try to talk as accurately as possible. Y'all know I'm gonna butcher some words, but it's just Bo. Y'all deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into this thing. The way I want to start it off is let's go ahead and talk about the week that just happened. I can't remember exactly what week it was, but let's go over the scores, and I'm just gonna talk a little bit about the games if I want to. So we start off Arizona at home beat San Francisco 38-23. Cowboys have been nothing short of disappointing this man. He's been terrible. He out of school. He got no more excuses, and he's still getting his butt kicked in a winnable division, and Ruger done came and took it over. Rio got himself back in the league. 5-6, something like that. Decent record for Rio. Let's keep it moving. Tennessee 59-17 over the Texans. That's a huge loss for the Texans. Chubb's season was pretty much on the line, and he delivered in that game. Redskins 44-17. Redskins trying to take the NFC East from McKay. The Dolphins rebound. They've been pretty shitty after losing the Super Bowl. They beat up on Hero 50-30. A lot of high scoring games this week. The Ruger 27-17 over Rico Man, a huge loss for Rico Man. Big win for Ruger. We're going to discuss Ruger a little bit, you know what I'm saying, as the radio show go on. But let's keep it moving. Dallas 46-7 over Tonic. Tonic's nothing short of horrible. I like Tonic, I really do, but you got to go into the lab or something, man. You was terrible, man. Make no daggone sense. All right, Pittsburgh, 48-45 over, I don't even know who the hell got the Colts, man. It's the cheesy-ass dude from the Rams last year. My boy, no, Bokey Bolger, that's my boy, man. That's who it is. 48-45. That's two straight high-scoring games for Pittsburgh. Maybe he figured out his offense. Carolina, 13-10 over Tampa Bay. RJ with a big win. Frame seemed to still be struggling. Baltimore 73-14 over the Browns. We are glad that Dog Pound decided just to probably put another game in, or maybe log off. He didn't quit. He didn't destroy his team. That's a terrible loss to Blizz, Dog Pound. You got to step your game up, man. Kansas City finally gets a win. I don't know the last time he won a game. 31-8 over Buffalo. Bronco Maniac came back to the league, took over the Bills. Real good record. I played him. He beat me. But I didn't think he was good as his record in that game. Anyway, the Chargers, 34-27. We're going to talk a little bit about San Diego. They beat Cincy 34-27. The Lions, the seeing keeps rolling. Like, this dude has been like the best in the league so far. 48-7 over the Skills. The Broncos 31-3 over the struggling Giants. Bino has yet to win a game. The Raiders get mauled at home 30-3 to Ninja and his cheese. Cap gets a win. We're going to concentrate on Cap a little bit. We're going to talk about him later on in the show. 17-13 over the Falcons. And last but not least, the Super Bowl champ Jay Killer beats up on Poggy 38-6. So let's start this thing off right. All right. We got to back it up and talk about the Super Bowl champions. First in season one, I think I told Cincy, I said two guys I knew were going to win a Super Bowl was going to be Sin and Jay because they put in the time, and two, they wanted it. What Sin accomplished in season one was coming out of nowhere. I didn't think he would win the season one Super Bowl, but it was impressive. But it got a little messed up with the whole Cap not being able to play, and he got to play Bino in this championship game. No pressure, easy win for him. I wanted them to wait for Cap because I do think Sin would have beat Cap, but I knew this would go down. I've been in TSG long enough. I knew it would go down. Of course, Sin want to celebrate his ring, and everybody in TSG telling him your ring fake, which that's the TSG way. Sin don't give a damn, and it is what it is. So, Sin goes into season two, I think, on a mission, and I think what hurt him was going undefeated the whole season. Got to the playoffs, got in Jay Killer. That's his rival, this Madden. They had a heated contest. The disconnect happened. Had to figure out how to start it over. Anyway, make a long story short, Jay Killer beats Sin, and then Jay Killer hits the Super Bowl, and he playing Takeout. Takeout was one of the guys that came up to the AFC late. He was supposed to be in the Giants. Next thing you know, he was the Dolphins, and he said he wanted to come over here and prove himself. Guess who went to the Super Bowl? Takeout in the AFC. Him and Ninja is represented season 1 and season 2 of the Super Bowls. He goes over there, gets his ass kicked in the Super Bowl. I thought he might have won. He got an early fumble from what I saw. Then I think I had to turn it off or something. I didn't get to see the whole, but he got his ass whooped pretty bad. Jay Killer wins his first ring. So both ringers come out the NFC. Of course, the AFC is supposed to be the dominant division, but the NFC is 1-2 ringers. The NFC North, we knew that was going to be the toughest of the two because Jay and Sin was in it, and we knew they was going to battle for that division. I didn't quite know that they was going to be season 1 and season 2 Super Bowl winners. Season 3 is up for grabs. About 7-8 guys can win that bitch. It ain't no telling, man. But we just want to send a congratulations to Sin for his first TSG Super Bowl. Congratulations, man. Yeah, just congratulations, man. Like I said, you earned it. I felt like, like you went in the lab, you came out with a scheme, a plan that these guys couldn't figure out, man, and you won your bowl. Congratulations, Jay. I don't know nobody who put the time in. It seemed like they wanted it more. I remember the guy showed a little playbook thing on his wrist. It was the hottest shit I ever seen with Manly. I said, damn, that shit, I want to get me one, but I probably fuck it up anyway. But anyway, congratulations, Jay, on your Super Bowl. So we got that out the way. We're going to start talking about some issues around TSG. And my first issue I wanted to talk about is it was come to me that you know what? I'm not even gonna tackle that issue, man. I want to, but y'all ain't ready for that one. So let's move right on. I changed my mind. All right. A topic I want to bring up is Cap and his New Orleans Saints. Cap is nothing but average this year. Now, if you let Cap tell it, I know he don't care. It don't mean that much to him. But to see him struggling, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Not, it's mad. So it's all fun. I don't want the man to struggle in life. But I love nothing more to see him getting his ass kicked all across this league. All that shit about I'm gonna wake up and be in the playoffs. This dude made it to the playoffs with 5 wins last year. Did anybody know that? 3 of his wins were Sims. He won 5 games and made it to the playoffs. He won a playoff game. Somehow Ruger bullshit and let him win the playoff game. He won 5 wins and he made the playoffs. This is the guy that was ranked number 2 all time in TSG history last time we did it. Number 2 all time, won 5 games in the season. And like I said, his division is the weakest on the game this year in Madden. No division is weak as that. Law can't get himself together. Frame just don't seem into it. RJ up and down. Cap, all he got to do now is win 8 games. Well, last year was 5, and he made the playoffs. If he win 8 games, he in the playoffs, man. That's crazy. Like somebody be number 2 all time to fall the way he's falling. I don't know if it's been talked about. I'm not really in group me, but I'm gonna tell him you some shit, Cap. I'm just gonna be straight up and down with you, man. You terrible. I played you, I beat you, and I've been nothing short, but I've been a big disappointment in this Madden myself. You know what I'm saying? You terrible, man, and I'm glad you terrible. You struggling over there. You won't get no bowl. You didn't deserve the one you got. I'm just letting you know, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but love, but you are terrible. All right. Now, another issue I want to talk about is Ninja. And is this dude even elite anymore? Now, I know y'all might think, oh, Bo just talking shit. No, listen to him. I'm not talking shit. I know he gets to the Super Bowls, but do y'all remember when this man used to destroy the league? When it wasn't no competition for him? When it felt like, it was Ninja and then the rest of us? Do you really feel like that now? When you go in and play a game against him, that dude just whooped my ass. I admit, just beat the hell out of him. I don't play them closer than that. But I'm seeing him struggling with Hero. Struggling. He lost the real law. Made a big deal out of it. Takeout knocked him out the playoffs last year. Like him on nothing, beating him up in the division. He just seems like he's not the Hall of Famer that he's. I know he made the Hall of Fame, he deserved it, but he just don't seem like he is that great anymore. Like he's not the best, and then it ain't Ninja and then TSG. It seemed like he's just in the group of guys. He kind of like, you remember when Tiger Woods was dominating, then Tiger fell back, and he was just one of them guys. He could still win, but he wasn't dominating. That's what Ninja is now. He done fell back into the group. And I thought about it. I said it could be Madden, different Madden. Maybe he tired of winning. But all you got to do is go look at the man roster. Serious up. Just go look at his roster. Look at his team, and then you will know. Ninja's biggest problem is he want to keep New England the way he makes no trades. He's the worst GM on the game. That's a testament how good the boy can play, man. I give him that. His GM skills is terrible, and he know it. Like I said, he won't admit it to me. Probably get mad when he heard his GM skills is terrible. He don't make no trades, nothing nothing worthwhile. You know what I'm saying? He'll put, Tom Brady. He know Tom Brady can retire. He tries to run with Garoppolo, whatever his name is. He tried to run with him. He don't go out and trade for a quarterback. He don't get a playmaker. He tries to keep this thing like New England in his real life, and I think that's costing him Super Bowls, man. Like he can still get there. I mean, I don't knock that, but do I think Ninja can win the Super Bowl this year? Nah, I guarantee if you put a poll around TSG and ask who can win the Super Bowl this year, nobody would say Ninja. But years past, it would always be Ninja. We're gonna be number one, and then who else will be number two? Maybe Cincy or somebody. But he's fell back to the competition, man. Like for real. Like it's no longer just him. It's like he up there with like 4 or 5 other guys that you can name that say, all them guys in that little area together. Now this don't have nothing to do with his Hall of Fame status because he has earned that. I give him that. But as in, he's a little bit above average now. The boy not great no more, man. And his problem is because he don't want to GM the Patriots to be a winner. It's like he just want to keep that thing the way it is. Now you you do what you want to do. That's his team, so he got his right to do it. But I got my right to see it and tell him, like, you ruining your legacy, man, because you average now. I'm sorry, you're not average. You're a bit above average. That's all you are, man. Like I said, I don't think you can win a Super Bowl this mad. And I don't because you don't GM the team to win a Super Bowl. You don't make a move a Cincy made to go out there and get an Aaron Rodgers or Blizz made to go out there and get a Darrell Reeves. You don't trade you don't try to build your team with draft picks the way the Chubbs do. You just sit there with his stock team, and if you don't win it early, it's gonna be hard for you to win it. Now you did get one last year, but that one's supposed to have been 3. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you Ninja, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, every time somebody talk about the league, they gonna name you number 1. 1 ain't even good enough for you. But this man, you're walking away with 0. You won't get a bowl. You're getting just as many bowls as I get, and that's 0. We're gonna hop off that one, man, and we're gonna move on to another subject I've been wanting to talk about. It's Blizz cheese. Now I was one to say Blizz is the most cheesiest motherfucker in the league. And if you see the way he played, I look at him this week, 73-14 against what's the name. And the more and more I think about it, the more and more I say he not cheese, but he just, I think like since he said he played gay, is that a good word? You know what I'm saying? If you're anybody gay in the league, man, I ain't joking on you. I don't mean nothing by that. Anyway, this dude, man, like let's say, okay, he gets a pyramid, right? And Blizz gonna use him the way he want to use him. Now, I was one that said, yo, we should have been stopped Blizz and Pyramid. But that was season 1. Now Pyramid is turning into a straight up, he's a straight up player. He is Randy Moss. So, the number says, so he got to go to him now. But, in season 1, when he was a 6'8" overall dude and he was hitting them, I don't know. I mean, I just think that was kind of, we should have stopped that. You know what I'm saying? This is something I talked to the commissioners about. No, they just disagree with me. I'm just one man. I'm just Bo. I got my own opinion. I voice my opinion. I ain't saying that what I would want is right. Like I told somebody, shit, if I was running the league, I'd probably run the bitch into the ground. That's just because, the way I am. So I'm not saying this way it should have been, but I felt like we should have stopped him. But if you look at him play, this dude Blizz will call a Hail Mary in the third quarter. Just, I mean, is that cheese? Is that cheese? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, really think about it. Like, nobody said you couldn't run a Hail Mary in the third quarter. The rules don't say, and that's the way Blizz, I think he looks at it. Like, if it ain't in the damn rules, then it is what it is. He gonna if the rule book don't tell him he can't do it, then he gonna do it, and then he gonna tell you the rules didn't say I couldn't do it. So, like I said, that's a topic for I think honestly, man. I think Blizz cheese, and I think maybe 20% of the league, 20 guys out of 32 guys in the league, that if everybody cared and watched them play, they would call them cheese too. I still love you, Blizz, man. Man, you run deeper than Madden, but I'm gonna cover BH in this thing, man. Let's keep it moving. Ruger, and when we first started, we looked at the NFC and said the NFC was weak as shit. Like, straight up and down weak. Like, man, I was pissed off. Like, yo, what the fuck, man? Everybody, I wanted Twan in my division, but it pissed me off when Banco came over. I knew he had won a Super Bowl, and everybody was so high on him, and he great, and he pretty much owned me this, man. I think I'm 1-5 against this nigga or something like that, and it's been blowouts. It's been pretty bad. And I didn't really want him over there because I feel like Twan was enough, but I thought Ruger was staying. So I figured me, Twan, and Ruger, that's a good battle because, I know Ruger can play the game. It just takes him a while to get used to it, just like this season right here. I mean, this Madden right here. But what he's doing in the NFC deserves, some recognition, man. I take my hat off to you, Ruger. I didn't think you would be over there 9-2 or or getting in the mix for first round buys. I mean, Ewan McKay really has helped the NFC like be be competitive, man. Like be where we just don't know. Are you on the level of Sin and Jay? I don't know, but I kind of believe a lot. I don't believe McKay is, even though he can win. But I'm beginning to believe Ruger might got a shot. Can he beat Sin? I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think so. But he might got a shot to get to an NFC Championship game. And when somebody like Rue makes an NFC Championship game, it pisses me off because I have been to the AFC Championship game, but if any and everybody keep getting there, it makes it less like an accomplishment for me. If that make any sense. Like I remember last year when he was playing Chubbs, and the winner went to the AFC Championship game, and this nigga was sticking with Chubbs, and I'm on the other end like Chubbs, you got to win this game, cause see Chubbs got rings. So, at least I can say I've been to the AFC Championship game twice. But if Ruger keep making it, and then McKay want to make the NFC Championship game, then Bino snuck in there last year, which was the travesty that gave Twan a damn Super Bowl ring that still pisses me off. It just makes me feel like I'm just below average because like niggas like Rio and Coin, they ain't going to the NFC Championship game, but or the AFC Championship game. But I have been there, Dog Pound, who can beat me, but he would never make an AFC Championship game. You know what I'm saying? But I have been there. When the league was packed, Blitzburg has never made an AFC Championship game under my watch that I've seen. Now that shit on Xbox One, like I said, y'all want to count them rings, y'all can. You know what I'm saying? But I have been there with the Ninjas and the Cincies and the Blizzes in the AFC. I have been there. And I say, so if everybody make it, it just make me feel like, man, I ain't really done shit. Because at the end of the day, I ain't got no ring, so I'm going to hold on to my AFC championships and my MVP with Terrell Pryor and my defensive player of the year with Navarro Bowman and Patrick Willis. My defense, I can go on and on, man, about my accomplishments. But anyway, Ruger, like I said, man, I really think he's ready to take that jump to make an NFC championship game, and I got him in the NFC championship game this year against a Sin or Jay. Depends on how it lines up, you know what I'm saying? Because one of them going. Jess is making a run this season, but I don't think he can gonna do shit, to be honest with you. And it's I think Roof for real, like I said, Cap is completely average this Madden, and I love every minute of it, man. That's my dude, and got nothing but love for that guy, man. But I am so glad he is so average in Madden this year, and I beat him. But yeah, look, we're gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back with you with some more topics. TSG Radio, Bo, your host. What's going on, TSG? We are back, and let's start off TSG Radio. Bo, I'm your host. We're gonna throw a couple of ads in here real quick. Okay, if you want to play FanDuel, $5 a week, you can win $36, maybe $41 a week, just playing with among your friends, among your guys in TSG with guys like Coach Bo, Coach Cap, Coach J Killer, Coach G Lo. He was from the D League. You got Coach RJ in there. You got a few more guys in there that we get together every week and we play a weekly FanDuel. It's $5 buy-in. Like I said, we've seen guys win $36. We've been in the room while guys was about to win big money, but just at the end they lost it. I think one guy won like $900. I ain't calling no names, but it's a good fun time, man. So if you want to play FanDuel, holler at Coach Bo. Hit me up in my PM on Group Me, man. I'm still out there, I'm not in the chat. And let's get into the FanDuel. Okay, another thing. We got, if you're looking for NFL shit, you know what I'm saying? Coach Bo, the real fan, I got you covered, man. Like I said, I've looked out for a lot of guys in the league. Cap, Jess, Chubbs, J Killer, Versa, Blizz. A lot of guys, man. So you ever need anything NFL, you make sure you hit Coach Bo, hit his PM. Also, if you need a design done, you go ahead and hit Jess up, Jess Monkey. The guy, top-notch designer, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he don't charge you much or nothing at all, man. The guy always looking out. Go ahead and hit Jess up. Okay, now the ass out the way. Let's get back into this TSG thing. We're going to talk about Banco. Season 5 Super Bowl winner last year, and then this year, he's not been successful. But every time somebody asks me who the toughest guy I played this mad, I'm going to tell you Banco. Now, the outside juke, that juke where you outside, he cut back in, is the cheesiest thing in Mad. Am I calling him cheese? No, because I don't throw the word cheese on nobody but Blizz. And maybe Ninja a little bit after our game. Nah, I'm just playing. But anyway, only Blizz, the only person I'm going to throw cheese on. But, all right. That dude is, like, when I play him, I'll be like, he's kicking my ass, and I've never been dominated by one guy like this. Like, for the score, it's like always going to be 41-17, 48-20, you know, some shit like that. It's just ugly, you know what I'm saying? And he goes around the league and he gets his ass kicked though. Nothing pisses me off more than me. I tell a ninja or somebody, yo, Banco for real, man. I think he can go all the way. And then you see a Chubbs beat his ass 48-7. So I'm trying to figure out how good is this man? So, you know what I'm saying? We went back and we researched his record and stuff. And it seems that when he plays the competition in TSG, he don't step up to the plate. But I think this is the season he gonna do it. Like I said, my opinion is I think this season is AFC Championship game or Super Bowl for Banco. In my opinion, it's between Banco, Blizz, and Cincy for the Super Bowl in the AFC. Like I said, I have counted Ninja out. I just don't think he had a team to beat them guys. To do great, maybe he'll figure it out. I don't know. But I think Banco we got a shot this season to make the Super Bowl. Now, I know he lost a few games. Lost one sim game, which is bull BS because down his schedule is like the worst ever. It's like the guy... Me and him always gonna get our game sim. It's like it's no need to even try to play him. That's another conversation for another day. And he lost to the Buffalo Bills. But I really think he just come off a big win this week against Cincy, which I know is regular season. But I really think this is the season where he got a chance to prove that his season 5 Super Bowl or 6, whatever it was, maybe season 6, because I think Ninja won. I think Cincy won season 5, might be season 6. I could be wrong about that. That Super Bowl means something because everybody know after 4 they don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? You say what you want. Yeah, just bold. Just my opinion. Yeah. This, after 4, it don't mean a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. If you ain't won in season Super Bowl 4, you just there hanging around, man. And people just stay in the league because we all like playing each other. And we like playing Madden. Like Cap said, we like playing our friends. Because if you ain't won in 4, then you ain't done shit. But anyway, he got his shot in season 3, and I really think I just want to concentrate on him real quick because, he been beating ass, man. I think he one of them guys that's kind of going under the radar. People wouldn't say Banco for Super Bowl because one, his Super Bowl last year wasn't real, and then he really wasn't. He didn't make. I don't think he made the playoffs last season. Twan somehow won the division, which we're gonna talk about him next. But my opinion right now is I got Banco in the AFC Championship game. I don't know if he gonna win it. I'm always ride or die with my boy Blizz. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm pulling for. So he's like, you know what I'm saying? But we had to talk about Banco, man, because like I said, season he's having and the way he's beating me, I gotta put him out there, let the league know that the man is for real. When you see him on your schedule, you better play him tight because he got a different offense. It's something that I ain't seeing from everybody else in the league, and it's nice to see different shit. It's hard getting your ass whooped, but I like playing him because his offense is a bit different from what I'm seeing from a lot of other guys. So after we move from Banco, we move right to his rival Twan the Don. When I want to discuss Twan, I just basically want to say that I wanted to give him props. I did, straight up and down. I tried, man. I said, you know what? I called the man out. I always call him garbage that he got 2 rings. And when I call him garbage, I mean it. I'm not talking junk. I just think he's terrible and mad. Good guy, this is my homeboy. I get along with him, man. One of the coolest guys I've been on Xbox Live, but another conversation for another day. Hate to sound like John Gruden, like I'm cool with everybody. But anyway, I seen he went 12-4 in the AFC, and I said, man, I gotta get credit where credit due. I'm down here 4-12, 5-11, getting killed, and this dude somehow winning. And he had the second place schedule. I had the third place schedule. So it's like he had a tougher schedule than me, and he did that. But I think I was in the party with somebody. I didn't call them names because I don't know if they wanted to say it. But we were discussing, and they made me realize. Well, I call his name. It's Blizz. He don't give a damn. That all Twan wins last season was based off his shitty internet connection. No jive. If you look at it, this dude. Last season, he beat Banco twice. First time, Banco was winning. The second time was a sim because probably was his internet. When he disconnected with Banco, it probably was his internet. Banco was winning. They decided to just play it over, and he wins the game against Banco. Me, twice. First time, it was a close game, and that was his internet messing up when I just got a pick. So we just play it over because, I don't think he's doing it on purpose. The man just got terrible internet. You know what I'm saying? Whoever his neighbor is just won't get real internet, and Twan won't get his own internet. So we stuck in that situation. The second time we played, he beat me, but he was at his other job. So, they got good internet there. So, but I think with DD, it was 3-4 times he had to play that game to finally win. RJ was about to beat him. All of a sudden, he cut off there. And I said, I tried to give Twan credit. I did. TSG, I did. I tried my best to say Twan can play Madden. And then when people hit you with the fact that his connection is the reason why he snuck into the playoffs last year. I am back saying he is garbage. He is the fakest champion in TSG. He didn't deserve the rings he got. Yes, I am jealous. I admit it, 150% jealous of that dude because he garbage. I am way better than him in Madden. I proved it this season. I smacked him around twice. You know what I'm saying? But that man got 3 rings. 3. And I can tell you maybe 10 guys in TSG that's better than him that either got less rings or no rings. He got 3 rings. 3. What? Twan? 3 rings? Lord have mercy. But yeah, I just 3 rings. Let me just move on. But yeah, we want to get that out there. Let Twan know that he's garbage. We just got to do that. But look, TSG. Like I said, if I find the time, there's something I want to do because I actually like enjoy it, but I want to kind of do it the way I heard, like have guests on. Maybe we can get somebody to come in as a player, like maybe Blizz can come in and interview, and he could do Brashad Perriman. Maybe get some coaches on, do some interviews or something, man, and try to get this thing going because this is the way I can do it now. All I gotta do is talk. I don't gotta edit shit. I hope y'all appreciate my time because I was just like, yo, I could just do that radio shit, show shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing but talking. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all listen to me. I hope y'all appreciate it. Y'all know it's nothing but love. If I called you trash when you play me, bring your A game because hey, I'm going to still call you trash regardless. You know what I'm saying? So the Coins and the Rios that I call garbage, y'all know ain't nothing but love, man. I got nothing but love for y'all guys, but y'all garbage. You trash, dog. It is what it is. Don't worry about my record. But anyway, that's it. TSG Radio, your host, Bo. I'm out. Fuck y'all. Peace.